capture audio is hearable. Good, good, good. Now, because both are going, I grab the YouTube side. Sorry, Twitch side. Twitch side is already grabbed. Now put you up here. Grab Discord. Open up YouTube. Put it down here. Go live. And pop out chat. Put it in the same spot. Okay. Pop chat, live chat. Now go to up here. This one. Open chat. Good, good, good. Now, my channel, A Day of Evolution, copy, good, 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 paste, copy, okay, 1, 2, and 3. You arrived right before I posted it. On the Stew server. And now get the jacket, get the gamer setup going. There we are. And now just let people know I'm going. Good, good, good. Perfect, perfect. Now start over here. Grab this. That is my controller on the table. Headphones. Did I tangle them again? I tangled them again. Okay. You got good roulette luck to hit a near raid? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, well, I just ran the raid I wanted loot from multiple times. It was Labyrinth of the Ancients, so no one noticed anything was wrong, but I was the one putting them there. Okay, and headphones acquired. Move this out of the way and open this back up. Yeah, I found this location because I remembered, the sightseeing log exists. I should probably fill this out. Just off stream because it's not really interesting. And I found this little circle thing, which looks neat. Those are the symbols of the 12. I think they're here because this is like a massive church to all of the 12, but it's kind of overrun, like overridden by nature. Oh, also, Ohm, I'm slightly terrified. Would you like to know why I'm slightly terrified, Ohm? I'll show you why I'm slightly terrified. Because in the past 2 days, I have gotten 4 of the 6 legendary fish for ARR. Endocetus, Namitaro, Kuno the Killer, and Nepto Dragon. This is not my fishing luck. This is not my luck, period. What is happening? This is not how this goes. The only reason this would be happening if my luck is waiting to gut punch me. Yeah, yeah. I. This is why I told you, because like you will see why I am afraid. Yeah, I'll just go do that one, that last one right now. Yes. Yep, the symbols of the 12. Also, writing goddamn hard. I have begun attempting to write the thing I've talked about before. And hard. Really all I can say. Hard. And let's get up. Also, I still do love the lean emote. It's so goddamn. Yeah, I think that top one is Byragot. Byragot. Don't know the silver green. Starting at the top, going clockwise. Okay. Akep. Mount can fly no higher. Yeah, that's fine. Where's the thing? Here we go. Set me off. The hand is Byragot the Builder, then Rogger the Destroyer. Next up is Azema. I don't know that one. Then it's Nauthica. Don't know that one either. Azema the Warden, Naldthal the Traders, also gods of death. Nauthica the Matron, Althic the Keeper. Oh, that's his name, Althic. Next up is, I think, the Ice... that's Halone. Yeah, Halone the Fury, Memphina the Lover. Then that's, like, Scholar? No goddamn idea. Yeah, the Scholar. I was right. Thalic the Scholar, Nimia the Spinner. So that is a spinning wheel. Gotta recognize that. Oh, reset this. IO. God damn it, when did that happen? Back to here. Limian the Navigator. And Oshan the Wanderer. That's all of the 12. Neat, neat, neat. And let's take off and head on to what our purpose for today is. Because if you take a look at my character screen, go over to classes jobs, every single job I have is minimum level 30. So I'm completely set to just do all of them and evolve all of them today. Move this out of the way. No, come on, go like right here. Yes, praise be to the Tome of Lore. But what class should we start with? We have Marauder, Lancer, Rogue, Archer, and Thaumaturge to evolve today. Which one shall we start with? Actually, which the big fish is gonna be up during the stream again? Ah, Shonisaurus. That's over in Coerthus, so it doesn't matter where we go. Yeah, Shonisaurus is gonna be up for fishing in like 50 minutes, so I'm going to be pausing the stream to go do that because I desire all the legendaries. I'm trying to get all the big fish from A Realm Reborn. Yeah, it's a little annoying how. Oh no, I'm going to. I never said the stream was going to pause while we're doing it. I just said we'd be pausing what we're doing to fish. Either that or I might have said the stream was pausing. If I did, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. So which quest should we do? I'm not really certain. Which one? Yes. I guess we can continue where we left off last time and do rogue. A lot of the gear for them is the same, so I will be happy to get them to the next class. So I can get into 50 and uniformize the gear because I don't like having most of my armory chest full. Pros of having unique gear for every single class: more glamour opportunities. Cons: ow, your armory chest. Ow. Down at the Fisherman's Guild. Oof. Yeah. That's a thing I find a little annoying sometimes, but whatever. You're looking at inside. Into the Rogues Guild. Let's get Rogue all the way up to Ninja. Hello, Jacques. Jacques has another assignment for you. 45 class armor. Yeah, I put most of it in there. I'm pretty sure. Both sets of class armor. A fine evening to you, Serga. And a fine evening for sport work, won't you agree? This time round, seems to me get buccaneers become aboard a local merchantman made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, see, it ain't lawful to cloy from a limousine vessel to begin. The yellow jackets fell upon them daft coves afore the boots even dry. I think the pirates are right there on the docks. The stolen boomsticks nowhere to be found. Been in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's where our guild was officially contracted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needed, since the code have it on the job anyway. You don't buy the post of fellow Nominsians and all that. So, that's your assignment, you naughty lass. Find out where them weapons went and buy that shipment back. And seeing as the cutters hit the merchantmen are already rotten irons, we didn't rush ahead with the stabbing and stabbing, and with the sharp handles quick and quiet, and the perfect partner to show you how it's done. Oh? Hello. Oh, it's the lady from last time. Oh! Part of the V... doesn't really matter for the fact. Part of the V clan. This here's Vicabithus Ray. Ain't no other role can match enough to Skulkin. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vicabi? You seem a bit out sorts. I'm bloody starving. I have one of them finger sandwiches set aside. You know, those egg-filled pasties they make at Bismarck. When I got bring the at my work, it was gone. Oh, those Vicabis? I thought it was underfoots. So you just head on your job, and I'll see if I can turn up the missing sound by the time you return. Alright, Jack, eh? Oh, little detail you should know. The muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets armory, so once all is bought, we can hand the goods to one of the calls directly. Quest accepted. I'm gonna guess this probably would have led into the theorized, well, confirmed that never existed prerequisite to machinist class. We can start whenever you're ready, Sarika. I've had a colleague keeping a waddle out of art that might help us, so I suggest you have a few wins with her first. You'll find her at Helene, posing as a fishmonger. Dinner important. Dinner very, very important. The fishmonger girl at the Helene. I'm not entirely certain where that is. So. Upper decks. Oh! Over there! Right over here. And is that? That's ice, I think. What weapon is that? Oh no, it is Ultima. That's an Ultima weapon. Hello, fishmonger. Hello there, miss. Here, cotton trout, lost in shrimp. But I hear you're looking for a special beauty fish.
long, shiny kind what'll bark will put a bloke on his arse. We don't sell the kind here, but you might try them foreign merchants. What are they called again? Ah, the Traders of Edge.
The Traders of Edge.
They are from the South Sea Isles and are known for dealing with...
Oh. I'm gonna have to write that down, aren't I? God damn it. Okay. Second. South Sea Isles mentioned, so I need to write it down for the thing. God damn it. Mention traders of Edge. Let's get this written down. I'm currently doing the Rogue quest line. Traders of Edge from the South Sea Isles are known for dealing in nasty spitters and cutters. So known for weapons dealing? I think that's what she means there. Blades and guns. I think that's what she means. Yeah, guns and swords. Writing it down for the fic because South Sea Isles is where the main MC's from. I put the Clan of K there, because why not?
I should warn you, these folks ain't ones for questioning the source of the merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to play for goods which came from below deck, so to speak. But if you still can get your hands on these rare fish, you best hurry. The edge merchant that's visiting Limbs is looking to load up and leave the city before long.
I think gunblades are only from gunbreakers. I don't think that's a regular thing. They might have gunblades. I'm not certain.
Just how he means to transfer the goods is mystery, though. What with all the hired blades he got nursing in his operation, it makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition. It does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little bit more from the folk around town.
Okay, so we'll go around, do some rumor gathering, I'm guessing. Yep. Speak with Vipaka. Oh, she's up here. Oh, girl.
Traders of Edge, well, if one of their merchants is in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is the lesson without being seen. You're surprised at how Coles cackle when they think no one's about. Focus on the places that see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the Ferry Docks, and East Hawker's Alley. I'll try and look at a few other spots, and then meet you in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your waddles open.
So waddles means ear. Okay. I was very confused for a bit. Okay, so use hide to gather information. Okay, that's neat. The Mentor of Mentors. I know Mentor Roulette is a thing, but I've never actually, I don't know where you see it or how you get it. I just know it exists. And I think it gives loot? I don't know. Use hide. Anything here? No. No. So we go inside now. That information. You are talking. Oh, there we go. Diving Dove appears to be distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked by her hide ability and attempt to overdrop on her grumbling. Yes, this is a stealth mission. Hello. Diving Dove is grumbling discontent.
The stare on the customer's face! You think I command the skill to cook more swiftly just means pressing the departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Limbs, the folk appreciate the fine cuisine cannot be rushed. Oh, come now, Dove. Let's not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Another finger sandwich for dutiful sisters. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs.
Alright. Acquired. Well, info acquired. Next of all, the Ferry Docks in East Hawker's Alley. Which are I'll go for West Hawker's Alley. Sorry, East Hawker's Alley first. Right up here. Now, go get it. Oh, you look new. Garuf is speaking in a low but lively tone to a nearby customer. Approach him while cloaked by your hide ability to eavesdrop his exhortations. I don't think you do. Garuf is hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite the eye for quality, sir. We spend the range of produce from every corner of Eosia. One cannot simply visit Limbs of the Mids without sampling some of its local specialties. Would you care for some freshly used Lost Ocean orange juice? Perhaps the famed salt cod is more to your taste. Garuf continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance in your assignment. Alright. Next of all, to the Aethernet Shard. And back on down to the docks. The docks. The docks. Oh yeah, ferry skipper. It's absolutely the ferry skipper. Yep. He appears distraught and overheard his mumbling. He's mumbling anxiously to himself. Curse my sense of duty! What did I stayed at the wench for the extra pint instead of returning early? Okay, stream looks fine on my end. No dropped frames. Yeah, no dropped frames on my end. That might be a your end thing. Because there's nothing on my end that says anything. And I didn't lose any thing on Twitch or YouTube. It might be a your end thing. Curse my sense of duty. What did I say for a wench for the extra pint instead of returning early? I didn't even ask to see anyone being bribed. You're not my relief pilot. I know what that merchant was about. Smuggling? Most likely. Should I put this the Yellow Jackets? But what I'm being watched. I'm gonna face down the harbor. Oh, you're using the app? You're on like phone, I'm guessing, or tablet? I'm so sorry. Hello, Vakepe. Welcome back, Sarika. I hope your skulking went well. It might be an angel of death with a dagger's dove, but any rogue that churns the shadows is headed for an early grave. A sneaky mort can nose a route without risking a scrap, or slip herself into the best position and ambush a mark. And once they've seen through you, though, your realm fun is done. Hide in part concealment and part distraction, and you won't disappoint and you won't be just bearing on a cove, but already knows you're there. Alright, I'm done prattling. What do you manage to learn about a musket-bound friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And, by what I heard from that chef at the Bismarck, this trader means to hop the twig, and soon. The match is behind it. He's vacated his rooms at the inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. Wait from the stack his goods on the pier, and you go in the grab them firearms. I'm hoping we get the job done and under quiet darkness. It never hurts to be prepared for the worst. I've only got a small army of sellswords on the payroll. Alright. Time for the encounter. I'll send word to the Eljux and post the coal near Hawker's Alley. They'll be able to both far once you've eaten the goods. The mark should be along any moment, Sarika. Have you got skulking boots on? Stray into the shadows. Don't like that smell. That sounds like something burns. Spot the mark near the end of the pier. Sneak over there and lighten his load. I have gone hidden. So let us see if I can simply walk past them all. Yes, that's one. Yes, that's two. Yes, that's three. Perfect. And there's the Traders of Edge Merchant. Let's grab the guns and dip. And now we're gonna get caught afterwards and have to fight our way out, aren't we? Yep. You're not supposed to be here! I ordered my hirelings to keep the jetty clear! Huh? 1, 2, 3. There's one missing! My credit muskets! It's gone! Hello. Thief! Stop or use the sluggards! What I'm paying you for! Okay, kill the Marauder first. And now the battle music starts up. Kill the Marauder first. Kill the Marauder first. We've got no place to run. Come and get your stabbers out. Marauder down. Spinning Edge. Gust Flash. And down. Let's get.
Thieves! Scoundrels! A bonus to the one who brings you their hides!
Hello, Kos. We are stealing guns from Alalafell because those guns were stolen from other Lumisian merchants. The Rogues Guild was hired, so we're doing the job.
Slink past the other squads in your way and get them goods to Yellow Jackets.
I can go ahead and...
I'll leave these coals in Mary Chase. Meet me in front of the guild once all's Bob.
Yep, and now I can simply go into stealth and slowly walk away. Because I am in stealth, they don't know I'm here. It does not matter how many there are. I can simply ignore them. And now it's time for a nice stroll.
Why would I need to? That's not part of the job. Ghost, that ain't the job we've been given. The job was to recover the goods. They said nothing about fighting. Fun was just part of the failure.
Only on a single attack. You only get sneak attack damage from trick attack, because it is the only thing that can be executed under hidden. And it can only be executed once per enemy. Well, more like once per combat encounter. If they know you exist, you cannot go hidden. So it's not very good. Aye, these are stolen muskets. Quartermasters will be pleased. Duty complete. Dun, 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 dun. Nice, nice, nice. Let's head on back on down to the guild. Captain's name. Oilas probably goes well. Sorry, theorizing on dialogue structures. Because I've gotten like less than like 100 words down, and I should have more than that.
That turned hairy, didn't it, Dove? Once we fished the Yellow Jacket, that merchant called up his blades. Why is not because of the losses, I'll give him that. That's it, we're done here. Let's head inside and tell Jackie the Benny news. I know the sounds of fun and coming from outside, and I'll avoid the cause of it. Thought we aimed for subtle on this job. Well, he found us once he grabbed the muskets, and then I stealthed out. That many swans was there, but you got your Yellow-Jacks what they wanted, so it's well in the end, eh? You're on your way to becoming the first-class ropes, Erica. Aye, and the job didn't actually unfold exactly as planned. But do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Skulking might seem slow, but it can save you time, and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run.
Dinner's in the oven? Good.
Speaking of unexpected developments, I've a bit of bad news for you, Fibike. I searched high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has waffled your sandwich. There are no other crumbs to be found. No, my sandwich! It was a Bismarck special! Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? I felt about belly's about to cave in on itself!
He's the one who ate it. We know this because he said so accidentally.
This is a tragedy of the highest order, love. And I know you can't. I can't bear to see me rogues in such distress. So I gave the Underfoot a special assignment. She'll be back any moment now. With a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did that for me? You're not chipping with me, are you, Jack? I know you've been mad. This is a guildmaster's responsibility. See that all coves and motes are the best for the job. Jackie, here you are. I've got the sandwich you ordered. And didn't the chef give me a waffle when he said he was in a hurry? Maybe next time you can think twice before you waffle a fellow rogue. Oh, bollocks.
The horror music sting the instant she realized that Jackie's the one who ate it. Perfect.
Jackie, did you eat my supper? No, lass. Let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No home for the home done, yeah? You cloyed something with what belonged to me, Jack, and I can't ignore the code. Hi, the code! You must ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, yes? Lass? Oh!
He stole someone's food. You shouldn't have done that. Did she? She hung him from the rafters!
That may be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. A punishment that fit the crime. Take a good long look, Serica. The code exists to preserve peace in Limsa. Thief Alex around is red with blood. It saves me home, and I'll draw daggers on any cove full enough to threaten that peace.
Jackeye has been strung up on the rafters because he stole her sandwich.
A pointed lesson. Let's head inside. Your sandwich will get cold. Hey! Oi! They mean to leave me here all night! At least give me a grand view of the harbour! God's piss, these ropes are tight!
Yes. Hello, Ham.
And now we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild.
Oh no.
The impropriety of it all. What I could see them occupying a cell next to those thieving pirates.
You have a gun. As always, it is an evil potato. Whenever there's a potato, it's always evil. This is just the rule of existence.
Oh, I'm relatively check must have bleeding weak. I've wriggled myself free, but the last time I let my belly do the thinking. And just to think, Vicky's sewing up over an egg sandwich. Those calls will introduce some of the code get it far worse. Give a bit of training, lass, and you see behind that rogue justice yourself.
Give me money. Thank you for the money. Stifled scream. Jackeye wishes to bring you in on a tricky assignment.
Ah, Serica, just the what I was hoping to see. Need some nasty trouble brewing. The client's on his way, so is it not pay attention? I'm going on to foot in the stray and onto this as well. It'll be a right little rogue family reunion.
Ah, yes. Also, how long till Shornysaurus? 21 minutes, and we have hoverwork. We're good.
Yeah, okay, the client's answered.
Oh?
Augustus here has come from the Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral himself. So you know it's going to be a simple job. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. It was several days ago when a emancipated man stumbled into our camp seeking aid. One questioning the fellow, we discovered he nearly escaped the life of slavery. He claimed the pirates had raided his village, abducted him and many others to sell on a black market auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the town, found the village almost completely destroyed. It was a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse. Thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You think these pirates never heard of the code? Pillaging honest coals and dipping their wicks in the slave trade. They're the right way for a good stabbing. Oi! Oh, I ain't set down in so many wits. The code's notoriously unforgiving against those that raise weapons against the weak. After all, those first pirates in those parts were coals that were fleeing oppression in the northern seas. Ignore your history, and you risk becoming what it was you hated most. So, you mark for us then, eh? That we do. The descriptions given as to an escaped villager, we have determined the lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. It does appear, however, that the privateer has been up by a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other Limsonian citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And we just let it happen right under our noses! Naturally, the Admiral's eyes are a swift revolution to this ignominy, but merely tracking down those poor souls who ought to have been sold or even heavily taxed into our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but that runs the risk of drawing a small one's attention and inciting undue panic. Thus we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchant and liberate the villagers presently under custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. Consider it done. When those naffy codes feel a shoulder blade stricken in the back, they'll enjoy but a brief moment of regret before the code is rightly enforced. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after Jolly Merchant himself. Underver, Bebeke, you two can lend your skills to the Maelstrom's investigation to win about your coals that have already been sold. Serica, you're coming with me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education.
Well, there are ships loaded as, like, areas you can walk on, but they generally don't move.
Shall we go with the slaving cutthroats, then? Our client tells me that the Jolly Merchantman set sail from airport a few bells ago. Oh, aye, they may put board an Imperial ship or two. That's just a mummery they put on to amuse the Admiral's swords. I reckon the rest of the crew would be back on land, looking to snap the shackles on a fresh out of chattel. I just proved me theory right. One of them jolly bastards gone spotted creeping out the ruffians in the last Notia. There's a Bene Cove with the Morad be dry box by the name of Swartz went. But I'll likely know this full story. He's more of a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he'll keep his glazes clean for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon, like.
Alright, alright. Let's head to Lower Las Nosha. Lower Las Nosha is Moravi Dry Docks. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good. It's just how they speak. I'm trying to do an accent. Whenever I see someone, I'm like, how would they speak? And I try to speak as they would. Doesn't always go right, because sometimes I can't actually see who's speaking, but it's nice to try. Who's gonna be here? Here. Washman. Oh, you're up there.
Aye, I know who you are. What can old Swass won't do for you? Running down Jolly Merchant Slavers. Well, I'll explain a few things. I was keeping an eye on the bus at the dry docks, you see, when I spotted an odd trio off in the distance. This rough-looking sod, one of your pirates, I'd wager, was running along with another bloke, this poor skinny lass. Seemed whipped cuz, that's just all the two being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south, but you said the slavery business, true. The Jolly Merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to market. No, he like there's a boat waiting for him. And if I were a slave headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the Salt Strand. That doesn't leave you much time. He said Jacques was on his way, yes? You best go on ahead, and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here.
Alright. To the Salt Strand and to kill some slavers. You know, I didn't notice that this mount had its own music. I'm pretty sure it's just the ARR main theme. Like, what is it called again? Is it Answers? Or is that a different one? Hello, Destination. Oh, this is just the main theme song on, like, the general, the title screen. Oh?
Swords won't get through for us, eh? Now what we got here? This one looks a charmer. Sudden move, I told ye! I pegged like grandmother almost quicker than you miserable sacked your shite. Oh, maybe when you need another thrashing, is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience. I'm sorry, please, no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water. Then get in the boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Oh, you challenge me? You're just plain daft. Or just keep your putting mouth shut. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Leviathan Scalios, she's weeping again. Listen, we're to the airport, right? That's what me and my shipmate takes off the merchandise and decide what gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads, while others looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we ever did scrapping with the Empire's war galleys. Oh, you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded on Jolly Merchantman, sailed off the gods nowhere, and them's will be a distant memory. If I were you, I'd fill that empty belt with a last big gobful of sweet lost ocean sea breeze. I'm sorely tempted to put a blade to fix his eyes in here and now, but that won't get the job done. No, we let him guide us to the Maton Airport, then we milled a whole bloody lot of them. The Jolly Merchant will get their due, don't you worry about that. They're gone. The airport is. We best hurry to the airport. Let's take a quicker way. There's a ferry that leaves from Candlekeep Quay. I'll meet you across the water, lass.
There is? Wait, there's a ferry? Candlekeep Quay's down there. There is a ferry! I can see the mark on the map. I forgot that was a thing. I fully forgot that's a mechanic in some areas. Where you just have to take a ferry to get somewhere else. Yeah, ferry skipper. Yep, travel to the airport for 40 gil. It's cheaper. Yep, see? Worked perfectly. I forgot that was a mechanic, huh? Hello, Jacques.
Serica, that Jolly Merchant curve's still with the captives. Seem to be taking no room under Alias. And they're operation in plain sight. Bought his brass eye. But it's an old slaver's trick. See, if you might some call recognizes the merchandise, only a single-handedly gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles so it isn't like, and then brother mates marched off to go cry crockles. And you can bet they've threatened bloody murder for any prisoner who raises the hue and cry. Patience thou lass, we're just waiting till we're sure these blackguards arrived. Meanwhile, you sharpen your snappers. We got a busy night ahead of us. Ready for the job, then? Once the jolly merchants are all here, we unbitted the swords and kept the captives free. Let's go.
To shreds, you say?
And I think after this, it's time for the fishing. That'll be long enough, but if the hope there aren't any stragglers. Listen now, lass. The merchants are disguised as plain adventurers and have settled them in 3 separate rooms here in the airport. How do we do which widow coves of the merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles on that bingo swilling cur over yonder. He's wearing lavender gloves, the exact same type as what the nasty salt the Salt Strand had on. That'll be how they find each other in the crowd. Of course, it's not how I whittled away to the bastard stain. Just switch to hold the glaives of the company they keep. You can be sure you found your mark. So, here's the job all laid out for you. With all 3 common rooms, mill the merchants quick and dirty like, and then get those captives their bleeding lives back. Alright? Oi! The storm door's been forced open! Some thieving sod's been at the ale! It was him. Well, they can't have gotten far, but the lads do a sweep of the port.
Busting a slaving ring. That's exactly what it is.
Was that the merchant cove Golden Pilfordale? I think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves, all things considered. Bloody oafs. I know we've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing around looking for blood. They spot us wandering around in the Duckmans. I feel no acts first and ask questions later. It'd be best then if the patrols never knew we was here. We'll slip as sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms, and use telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. Then it calls them in Wales' mind. Don't have to stab any that don't deserve it, eh?
So only kill people wearing lavender gloves. Got it.
I'm thinking we should head out one at a time to better avoid them yellow jackets. I'll let you take a lead. After you, Serga.
Kill only the yellow jackets. Not the yellow jackets. Only the lavender gloves. So go hidden, and then I walk very slowly. Okay, is it in here? Okay, nope. Here you are. Axe wielding adventurer. Strike from behind. Trick attack. 1 down. Free the slave. Yep, rogue job quests. Okay, Lawthafel saved. Go back into stealth and move on. Next area. Bunch of yellow jackets, but we don't want to take any of them out. All we want to do is get the slavers. Hello, yellow jacket patrols. Oh, we're fine there. I do love how just like no one noticed the very inconspicuous door opening on its own. You have the same type of thing. Let me wait for trick attack to be up again. Why is it a 30-second timer for trick attack? You can only use it like once per encounter, basically. Whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trick attack.
What? Well, how did you?
Down. Okay, free the slave. Hidden. Get out. Next up. Yeah, we're doing job quests today because once I've lowered the requirements for me to start Heavensward to just get all the classes evolved instead of getting them all to level 50. Because that would take way too long, and I don't want to do that. Alright. There'll be another in here. There's another one. There you are. Hey, bud. I don't even need to attack you with stealth. We can just do Spitting Lash. Gust Slash. And Spitting Lash. Perfect. Hidden. Free them. One slave. And the girl. All freed. There we go. Encounter done.
Looks like we lost them, and you didn't even need my help. Back into the shadows, lass.
Yep, hidden. Let's get out. fuck out of here. Oh! I dodged it! Oh, god damn it. I have to kill them all, don't I? I do have to kill them all. God damn it. Okay. This was going so great as a stealth mission. God damn it. Good thing they all have those lavender gloves, so we know exactly who to kill. That is the downside of identifying yourself based off like a single thing like that. Okay, duty complete. We're back on hidden. This oh, did the Yellow Jackets find us? Well, Maelstrom Officer did. Hello, Jacques. Oh. Okay, then.
Not a bad night's work, eh, Serica? The Maelstroms be taking care of them poor coals to be fruit, and I made sure none merchants we down there like to get up again. As for jolly merchantmen, well, our crew can expect to visit the Admiral's finest galleys. They won't be for tea and crumpets on the poop deck. Right, midnight at last. Our part as this is done. Time to head back to the sisters.
There's the slave.
Excuse me, are you the ones who freed us?
Oi, was there something you could do for you, miss? The Maelstrom swore to take you home if that's what you're worried about.
Oh, no, I know. I just wanted to thank you.
Oh, ye?
If I may, there was one other thing I wanted to tell you. Moments before you rescued me, the dreadful pirates wandered into his cups. I was leaving out another raiding party that hadn't made it back.
I beg your pardon?
It seems they're hunting for slaves in western Nostosha, and being so close to Airport, I have to assume they were rounding out chattel to the last bell. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you could do?
There certainly is, miss. You just get yourself home and safe and leave this stray pack of jackals to us.
I pray for your success. Thank you again.
So much for saving a victory point. I was in one of this development to underfoot and astray. We've been well in trade for the last few of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm, Sarka? I think it's time you learned how to fling a proper blade. When you're out on the wide open roughlands, you often find the need to see the cove from a distance. And I'm sure kind of lost like yourself figured all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep it in mind for when you hunt down the rest of them slavers.
Yep.
Stifled screams complete. And looks like it's about time to get ready for the fish. Because for those who have not been keeping track, I have been going for the big fish in this game for like the last couple. And my luck has been weird. Okay, so Shonisaurus up in 5 minutes. We want to head to Witch Drop in Kawortha Central Highlands. Kawortha Central Highlands. We need to catch a Mahar, utilizing the Cloud Cutter as bait. Grab the hoverworms. Here you are. And where's Witch Drop? Witch Drop is back down here. Okay. Get out. Shonisaurus, the beast we're going for here, is one of the 6 legendary fish of A Realm Reborn. My luck has been kind of absurd lately. I have gotten 4 out of the 6 of them in the last 2 days, and I'm kind of terrified because my luck is never this good. So I'm slightly terrified. So it's time to begin some prep. So we got the hoverworms going. We want to store a bunch of cloud cutters. And then the instant the weather changes, mooch him. Anyway, does Mahar and Shonisaurus descent into anything interesting? Mahar, no. Shonisaurus, no. Okay, you want to catch cloud cutters to mooch him. Other side, so we can arrange it correctly. Best way. That's how I arrange it. When you're using coast stream, can't feel. What? I don't think I said anything about you not knowing enough to do an FF14 story. I absolutely don't know enough to do an FF14 story, but I'm trying anyways. I wasn't there when you said you didn't know when you said about that. If you want assistance, I can give lore. Well, some lore. Because, like, a lot of the stuff I'm having to figure out as I go. Because I don't know, like, all the stuff that's happening in this game. Or the lore. Okay, when the weather changes is when we're ready. Yes. I've gotten, like, a paragraph. I got a paragraph done, which was nice. And getting decently into her voice. Patience. Go for hooking. We don't care about surface slap right now, because we can't do that. Oh, is this one? Can we just store him? Can we store it away? Spareful Hand? Spareful Hound is so useful. I'm very glad I got to Fisher level 100 before doing this, because if I was doing this without all of the abilities I was getting, this would be so much harder. so much more suffering. And even still, the fact that I don't have, like, all the abilities because I can't do all of the class quests, because I'm not far enough along in the main story to get them, is a problem. God damn it, not another one. I'm gonna open the door. It's gonna be hot. There we go. One door open for more air circulation. Oh, hi. Are you stuck back there? I did not know you were stuck back there. Oh, cat, no. No way. You're not allowed here. Not while I'm actively streaming. It's annoying enough when you get on my desk while I'm trying to do things. Please don't get up on here while I'm actively streaming. Okay, one cloud cutter to store away. Wait, to get... No. Not allowed. Get. Okay, store. Can't toss that. Okay, I'm just gonna move her outside. No, I'm moving you outside. There we go. More fishing. This is all that fishing is. As one of my most used abilities for Fisher is called, it's all patience. It's all so much patience. Okay. Grab you. Grab you. Another one. We need 2 more cloud cutters to be prepared for the turnover. Did it just turn over? No, it has not. Okay, good. It turns over at 12. Wait, no, it does turn over at 8 a.m., doesn't it? Doesn't it? It does! Okay, it's going. Where it's going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Okay, Shonisaurus, window online. Shonisaurus, window open. Window online. Wait. Please give me another cloud cutter. It's great to pass the time, honestly. That's really why I like it. Just something I can do to pass the time. Also, I have a site with, like, every single fish tracker going at once. So I know when it's going. So all of them are powerful. Yeah, making certain. Fuck. That's not what I was hoping for. And we can't even use that. Cloud cutter as swim bait. Go. Actually, I wonder how long this window is open. How long is this window open? 22 minutes. Okay, we'll be here for a while then. I apologize in advance. Cloud cutter, more swim bait. So how y'all doing? Because we'll be here for a decent chunk of time. I'm doing good. Testing out writing, like descriptions and stuff. I'm some-ish proud of the paragraph. Kinda. I do like how I led into it and went from there. Oh, did I? Please tell me you're large. Please tell me you're large. I beg you. Be large. You are large. Please, please. It would be so funny. Please, it would be so funny. Please, it would be so funny. Happen. 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 I guess I'll just wait for it. This would be incredible. Please. Please happen. This would be so funny. Give me it. Give me it. Ah! Hello, Zan! Hello, Zan, over on Twitch. Give me a sec to move you over, to make you visible. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please! I got it! First one! Legendary fish, Shonisaurus, acquired. Mahar Shonisaurus. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Shonisaurus, I'm only missing one now. I'm only missing one of the legendary fish. I'm only missing the Helicoprion, which is like only up like once a day, like at best. Yeah, Helicoprion is only up like once a day at best. So that one will likely be a while. I still cannot believe that, though. That is incredible. Also, hello, Lit. Hello, Lit. You joined at the perfect time. Oh, we're going over to Ailsford. A slave to the code. Oh, that is a very nice suit. Yes. You will be happy to know I will not be wasting your time with fishing for the rest of the stream because everything else, none of it's a legendary that's available this stream. The main reason I even bothered to like stop the stream to not really stop the stream, pause the stream to go do that was because it was a legendary and I was like, I don't know when I'll get another chance and I probably won't get it. So I want to do as many windows as I can. But I got it! I don't know why, but I've had my best fishing luck with, like, the hardest catches, and then, like, the easiest fish in the game to catch I cannot get. The bombard fish has eluded me for, like, 7 windows. And it's, like, one of the easiest to catch. Oh my god, that's incredible. Oh. Oh, let's continue the quest line. A slave to the code. Those last few jolly merchant bastards, but you camped out some in the western Lost Notia. Now, if I was a black-butted, grub-gulling slave, what would I be hiding? I was not to the west with the sergeant pool, seeing those blocks of brain prize in the better than trespassing fishback territory. And then won't want to chance us running into Patrol's new airport, so that just leaves us east. Oh, the flock? Aye, they'll be nestled down in the ruins out there amongst the dodos. That's what we'll try to pick up the trail. You head over and snilch the place while I send the word to sisters in the maelstrom. I don't know. My voices are not consistent. They are what I think this person sounds like. And if I have forgotten what I thought they sound like between streams, they will change. Oh, hello. You found the slavers again. Hello, beggarly boy. It is time to kill more slavers. Slave to the code. Level 2.
us! We've been tied up here since the awful pirates snatched us from our beds. Hey, Jacka. Oh. Neat. Oh, some interesting looking dodos you got there, Serica. No sign of the merchants though, eh? The leader mentioned heading over to Aleport. He said something about there being no signal, and there was a signal that something is wrong. He just left us hobbled here like lambs for the market. Jesus will keep us the meat unsullied in case there is trouble. Pray, let us flee this place before they return. I'm just who are you to decide when it's let loose hard-won prizes, No, I'm keeping that voice, even though he's a Lalafell. This will be incredible. It was the damnedest thing. We'd half a crew lodged in an airport, not a one of them survived the night. Done by a couple of sneaky curs of here with the short blades, they say. I'm supposing that was you too. Seems you have a bone to pick with that choice of trade. Oh, I can't say I have much use for slavers, except as a place to bury me knives. Oh, and I wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on the ship to come back neither. The jolly merchants are done for. They might have had the right of it, lad. But wouldn't you know the kind of coin 3 healthy slaves like them will bring us? I'll have a new ship and a new crew before a single moon is passed. Yeah, that chattel. You're worth a shining bloody fortune. And you've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. Ignore this bleeding sod. In fact, why don't you step back a ways? These coves are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code. The discussion is like to get messy. Did you not think we'd come for ye? You can stifle the victim's screams in the darkness, but the shadows are always listening. Alright. Time to kill. I like me slaves a good bit of fight. They'll fetch a grand price in the block. Slow your winds and draw your steel. Always more of them.
Why are there game foul here, huh? Why are the birds helping him?
These birds move slow, but they're a nasty pack. Keep your distance and scare from afar, lass. Aye, throw your bloody staggers at them at least.
All of them are already dead, it's fine. Just take care of the leader. Oh, there's more. Okay.
More dodos?
Yeah, let's take all the dodos. Because I can one-shot them with my throwing daggers. And last of the dodos down. Now to kill more of the merchant wasters. There's more? There's more!
And still they come. Bene, save it the searching.
Can we just kill the merchant loadsman first, so we don't have to deal with this? Almost dead. Come on, your health bar is almost through, my guy. There we go. No people to support them, so you should be much easier now. Yeah, more reinforcements, but I killed the man calling them, so there shouldn't be any more action. Yep, no more. Oh! Viveki and Perumu arrived.
Underfoot is here to get underfoot! At least I would if any bugger was left standing.
Is that unique dialogue for killing all of them before they arrived? I'm kind of hoping it is. That'd be incredible.
No scratch for latecomers. The loss in me are the hunger.
I'm kind of hoping that's a unique dialogue for killing all of them before they arrive.
Thank you. I shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us had you not helped us escape. I knew someone would come, just like the heroes in the stories. I was there at the perfect time trying for the villains. They ain't be a hero like you. I know I can be big and strong too. I just know it. You don't want to be like me, lad. Listen now. Me and those cows over there, we're the ones who the scary folk are afraid of. And that's because we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't care if you shirk your chores or get in the fights. But if you ever broke the code and betray your mates, that's when we'll go after you. No matter how far you run or how well you hide. Live the life like the hero you want to be, though. And you never need to worry about that.
Just that shrug.
Oi, you two can sub and all.
Yellow Jackets! That's the... Wait, that I recognize that person. I'm pretty sure that's the person he was talking about earlier about, the Rogues Guild.
I assume you are the citizen. You are assuming you are citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants. I am Captain Milan of the Yellow Jackets. Maelstrom Command has trusted me with conducting you to safety. It's alright, lad. These folk will take care of you. Go on, you best not get left behind.
We think it might be Bad Potato, yes. Considering she stayed behind to talk to us. Either that or stickler for the rules.
Was there aught else, Captain? Want a new job? A job for me? For you? How patently absurd! Well, I'd rather hire a sewer rat to mind my larder. Was it during one of your jobs that you turned Alehort in the slaughterhouse? What dark ages does it must employ assassins who enforce the law? This continued dallying to the underworld miscreants such as you, the prince limbs are forever slowly expunging the stain of piratical infection. Look at those weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such influence to carve meat or peel fruit. It leaves it at the table where they belong. Did you have to clench them betwixt your teeth that you swing over rails like the pirates you hunt? I've never seen no place for those roofies to ban up bruiseways of the past. The only champions of the justice this nation requires are the valiant and forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jackets. Jackie? What in the bloody hell does this Cole want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. I'm not going to be patronized. I'm going to precisely end the pirate in all its forms. This is a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of all the Rogues Guild. Heed my words well. Just before this very morn, a maelstrom vessel with stocked position was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that's vexing indeed. But the theft of 3 items in particular, 3 unique treasures of high incalculable worth, that was distresses my martial colleagues. As to the brigands, they well made their escape, disappearing in the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder.
Oh, is she setting up a challenge? We get them back before she gets them back?
A rum tale. What's to do with us? I challenge you! A contest to reclaim these...
It is a contest! Okay.
Should my Yellow Jackets and I succeed in retaining the greater share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of your achievements, the Admiral surely conclude that your unscrupulous intuition has outlived its usefulness. Blow it, Urado. I have better ways to spend time. Oh, do you now? This incident constitutes the theft against the nation of Limbs Laminza. Does not violate your beloved code. If I'm not mistaken, you have no choice to rise to the occasion. Unless, of course, you mean to slink back to your hole and abandon the fundamental precepts of your duty. Alright, you screeching screw. You made your bloody point, and you'll be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promise is not to nut and satisfy my conviction. I shall not rest until Limbs is free of every buccaneer, scoundrel, and saddle-joy and ne'er-do-well.
She's just a smug idiot. She's not evil. She's just a smug idiot.
What now, Jackie? Right now, we are back to the sisters.
Okay, then. This'll be interesting. I do like the fact that it's not like an actual, like, I'm going to assault the Rogues Guild, because she evidently believes in her cause, and believes in, like, law and stuff. So the fact she's going for, like, I can't actually outlaw you because that'd be rude, and you're not doing anything against the law, but I dislike everything you do. Well, they're the Yellow Jackets. And considering what we've seen of the Immortal Flames... sorry, not the Immortal Flames, the Brass Blades, their counterpart over in Thanalan. Sucker's bet. Sucker's bet. Hey, look at that inside. Enter the Rogues Guild.
Hello, Jackie. When we last, Melinda's got some bullocks. It seems she's well done with what whiffs of the pirate stock. I don't get kindly with the calls pulling me strings, but the shrew's right. The code's been broken, we've our job to do. From the sounds of it, though, them cubs knew what they were about when they clawed them treasures. I'll need you at your best. It's time you learned the art of mugging. You'll have a coal in just the right way, and they'll give up more than what you get if you just plain knocked on his ass. Me and the lads will be busy whittling a story of them bull and button biters. So you're free to head out and sharpen your skill. Might even as well you pocket some extra blunt while you're at it. Alright. Give me some more money.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I feel like she would do. She knows the entirety of their code, entirely so she could insult them in a way they will understand.
Okay, this is a...
Yes, learning French. Mug gives additional chance of dropping items from the target if Mug is dealt before or as the finishing blow. Okay. That's neat. Grinners in the Mist. Daka appears eager to hunt down the Maelstrom's stolen treasures.
Been practicing your dance steps, Erica. It's about to run rings around the Cap Milana and the swords. Yeah, Jackson first in the investigation of the treasures that was called from the Maelstrom tub. But as you know, we've got our own networking codes, don't miss not of the going outs around town. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you, me, Underfoot, and the Stray. Let's get down to business, eh?
Yes. He wants to wipe out piracy in Limsa, which is just... It's Limsa!
Rebecca's late to the feast, so I'll make sure you're on the same page for the now. When you get down to it, we have two goals for this job. Butt back the through treasure and mail the curves that clawed him in the first place. You can make sure that Yellowjacket and Shrew will be doing a damn to beat us to the marks. Here's the fate of the girls at stake. We best not drag her do-beaters on this one. I'd say we grab them baubles before she even looked thinker, and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. Huh, you seem awfully keen on this contest all of a sudden, Jack, eh? Well, here's the thing. I sent me a grievance to the thoughts across regarding the shoes challenge, but them paper shufflers don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind rather than against us. Besides, wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force poor Captain Millard to blunder about in the scary darkness, now do we? How very gentlemanly of you. Well then, them's the cards even dealt, ain't they? Now stir your cups and let's hear what you learned with bloody treasures already.
Yeah, what kind of treasures are we looking for?
Aye, the treasures. Trying to manifest the Maelstrom vessel, working to bite the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus.
That last one is fucking ominous.
Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, the big old blue diamond which shines like a star, I suppose. We got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings which want to raise the waddles of a Sultan of Adar. There's a tale there, but one that will concern us at present. Lastly, this Black Sarcophagus thing. I'm afraid that one was retained a mystery, no matter how much I poked and prodded. In any case, all three trinkets are recorded as spoils from the official privateering raids. Now, as you know, a pirate usually sells plunder through a reliable fence. Sometimes, though, holding auctions is the only way to offload goods that are too extravagant or even rare for the average cold to deal in. Three wondrous treasures fell into the auction only category. When the bidding began in the airport, the lads actually weighed in with ample force, made some unmatchable offers, then organized for a tub for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. Well, not when a moth swoop in and pick their transport clean. I had a few words with the Maelstrom sailors to survive the attack. I pointed a finger at the grinning curse. Problem is, no one seen Cole or hide. No one Cole's seen hide or hair of the curse. Not to mention the bloody ship since the raid.
Oh.
Sorry, Mike, Jackie, but you wanna hear this? Some of the cargo that was collected from the transfer was found during the routine inspection of the Lothongren checkpoint.
Lothongren?
Of the codes made landfall then. And what are the treasures? Any mention of them? Not I've heard. The Jacks ain't done shaking out the boxes yet. Well, you best get our eyes out there, quick like. Serica, Underfoot, you're Fisher of one, ain't you?
Yep. Underfoot knows what's about to be asked.
Come on, lass. I'll race you out to the checkpoint.
Let's go. Quest accepted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Black Sarcophagus has been used for that before. As like an anime a final boss summon item. It sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh. It sounds like a card in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Honestly, where's the Lothongren checkpoint? Oh, that one. Okay, Summerford. I've been there a couple times. And I still, as you guys can see, unlike usual, I have an additional unfulfillable, currently, quest right here. That's for the 6 legendaries of A Realm Reborn. And once I finish that, I get the achievement Imagine Dragon and the title of Dragon's Deep, which I absolutely want. Wait, oh, Black Sarcophagus reminds you of Sailor Moon. That feels like they'll have been there, yeah.
Oh, and a race, you have your points, Erica! Jibs aside. It looks as though Viviki was right about the cargo.
From Dragon's Deep.
From what I was able to catch from the swords at the gate, it seemed the peddler was boned for carrying goods that was known to be aboard that transport. They called the poor sod away and changed, but the cargo itself is still there. Saw a pair of jackets carrying boxes up that wooden ramp. We didn't know what's in them crates. I got the feeling they won't open their guns. We're asking now. Not all this fool's challenge is still on. Think you'd skulk over and see what they found, if they found them treasures yet.
Sure, I'll go head in and see what's up. What's up over here? The Black Sarcophagus is extremely on brand for Lamza. Hello, y'all. Anything to say? Nope. Back over there then. Oh, it's literally up there. How do I get up there? No. Oh, over there. This way. I did not actually know this was here before. The downside of hide. It cuts your movement speed in half, so I will be going slowly. TL Jack detected Steve's cargo, pushed him closer to hide and have to listen in. The contents of the crates. This is all junk. No diamond, no earrings, and no bloody Black Sarcophagus. Looks like we'll have to lean hard on the skinny peddler to find them treasures. The sergeant says the merchant still flee in ignorance. Claims he was hired to carry the goods through the checkpoint, not else.
What a pile of puggle-shite! I guess the pirates hit their cargo and trying to look at every checkpoint. Captain Lala's giving orders to double the guard and inspect every cart and wagon that comes through.
Okay, then. Nothing found yet, then. Leveling roulette time! Hello, Pedavu.
Ah, so they found not value, eh? Benny, thought we lost some contest before we even got started. But to be made, something don't add up here. Why would you order Cole to carry the goods through a checkpoint? No smuggler is that daft, surely. And even without a miracle, the goods being scrummed through Lothongren without facing a thrust, why would you risk taking your merchandise back to the city where you clawed it from? No, there's a bigger picture here, and we need to take a step back to see it. Assuming the curs how this peddler did the dirty work, there'll be someone in the shadows that broken a deal. I just happen to know a cove that makes his business over these kinds of shady arrangements. Thing is, this Black Monketeer bloke charges us haunts depending on how the breeze blows. Quite literally, in fact. I seem to recall the Navigator's Veil being lifted by Westerly this morning, so that put him at Tiller's Rest. Nice and close. Want to go ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild?
To Tiller's Rest. To find and talk to the auctioneer. Oh, so this is taking longer than I thought it was. We're like not even halfway through. Well, like a third of the way through. We've done like 2 quests. And we're already at a full over an hour. What Marauder is... I don't exactly remember... Marauder questline was... I'm pretty sure from what I remember it was kind of boring. It was just... get stronger and kill a big animal that's been threatening everywhere. Then... I don't remember any of the others. I don't think... Oh, arrows... I don't think Archer was that interesting. I don't think I've done Thaumaturges. I'll put myself in memory for faces, but yours is unknown to me. I noticed customer, inquisitive annoyance. Obviously sure of your intentions. It's a hostile presence. Quickrin. Oh, you hire Beastman. Nice. Diversity win. The the Black Marketeer hires the minorities. Yeah, Archer quests suck. I got. Well, it was right. The dance is old, but the name is new. Put away your daggers, rogue. I put my wares to your kinds as the upright thieves stalk the night. Speak! What would you have, this humble merchant?
Still tormenting the cold today, Granddad. You come for information on a smuggling job. There's this peddler that was caught in Lothagen checkpoint moving merchandise for the Grinning Curs. He's innocent even though he had the screws put to him. You wouldn't happen to know all about that deal, would you?
Every last sort of detail. Not a grain of stolen sand passed through the shadows without my knowledge.
Such prickly wisdom lodged tightly in one's throat.
What have you brought to ease the pain of its passage? Give him he desires a bribe.
Spare me the thrashers, Granddad. Here's the usual purse.
Yep. I was right. It's a bribe. The sum is paid. The deal is made. My answers sate your fickle hunger. Your hapless peddler was indeed innocent. He was likely a beast of burden employed by the stealthy of the Grinning Curs, and likely knew naught of his fright-tainted nature. A pawn, if you will, a convenient decoy. There are those among my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services.
Aye, that's what I thought. The Curs wanted that coal to be caught, and now the Jacks have had a taste. They'll waste their time yapping every shite pie that comes through the checkpoints. Meanwhile, the researchers are continuing the Darkmans, along with the Grinning Curs.
Why do they say dark man instead of darkness?
No,
not the dark man's, Master Rogue. The mist.
Aside from the traveling merchant, the Coast Associates spent coins and a little piece for this little game.
A navigator, when he's practicing piloting a vessel through the Doxies Pull.
The Doxies? The gods only know how many ships sailed in that fog and soup and never came out again. And that's where you say the Curs have gone aground? Now there's a trick that took some bollocks. Once their haunted tub was sinking dimmer in the mist, though. It would easily have their associates there spare their junk goods to the last no-show. And the Canny Cows just need to wait for the peddler to get boned and draw the gaze of Yellowjackets on inland. We just strike now. As soon as anything on the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters.
A fair prize of events. Now, you know the location of your mark. However, it'll be not so difficult to track them down. The Doxies pulls an impenetrable shroud, but ever since the calamity, the mists are far less constant. Narrow your search to the heaviest banks. You'll soon uncover those who wish to remain unseen. But a warning, the mist conceals other dangers besides the dogs you seek. A careless step may land you upon the chopping block. Yeah, Black Coffin is a keto in Bleach. It's the one that does space-time. I think like 92.
The chopping block? You can't mean...
What's the chopping block refer to?
Because I found myself without a lead to look into. You hurry on back to jockey and tell me what we learned so far.
What's your lead, bud? What do you mean by the chopping block? Is the Kyuubi Tamer here? Because earlier I saw Kyuubi Tamer was a title, so I wonder how the hell do you get that? Not cutie, Kyuubi, like fox. You're looking at inside. Enter the Rogues Guild.
About time, lass! You've gone so long I wasn't to stray after you. What happened to Underfoot?
So Mark's in a bit and baubles inside the Doxies, snug inside the Doxies Pull, eh?
I'll not discount the old man's warning, but we may have the better chance.
Better chance to crash the colours and grab all them treasures. We build their ship right now. You, me, and Vibeke. I suppose we'll need ourselves a tub for the voyage. Out of the woods of Swarswent, see what the dry docks can spare for us by way of a ship and a reliable crew. Get together and meet us there. Alright, time to head to the dry docks. And I should have grabbed this earlier. Lazange, get out here. Good, good, good. Designs required. 2 Morabi dry docks. Yes, like the Jackass Genie Bunny Cat. Alright, alright, alright. Yes, you. And it's time for combat again. Of course. Alright, Serica, pulled some favors and the crew to get us close to the scamp aboard the cursed vessel. Heavy crowds up on the deck, so if you try to mill the whole lot at once, you find yourself against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet, try to knock them off at a few at a time. Well, lass, you ready to test your sea legs? Duty calls, commence battle for Grinners in the Mist. And now put lozenge in throat. What was that? That's a weird sound, okay. This ain't much. Not even that many yet. Dude, take out. Oh, and I start stealth. Right, no one's seen us thus far. Let's get to work. I'll sink me stabbers in the captain. The two in the back there are yours.
Follow me, Serica.
Let me free. Yes.
Rogues? All the bloody way out here!
Kill the second. Alright, done. Go back to hidden. Or don't go back to hidden. I thought you were rogues! Why are you going straight for combat without even trying anything else? You're not even sneak attacking them. You're just walking up and slaughtering them. I thought you were a ninja, rogue.
Oh no, you found us, but never find what's left here.
Hello, Captain. Time for you to die. Give him a Vuln stack. And now we just kill him.
Snippy bastards! Just see how quick he Open the cage! Let the growler off its chain!
The growler? What the hell is that? Oh, the growler. Oh, just a curl cat. That's not much. Let's kill the growler first. Actually, probably the grinning curl cat. You're the one who's still alive. And you have the lowest health. I'm sorry, what do you mean Vebeki is casting Cure? Huh? I guess that is something you can just learn, but I wasn't expecting it. Oh. People stand outside the AoE.
Ah, you're all idiots.
Oh, wait, Echo. They don't see it. They don't see it. Growler down. Duty complete. Okay. There's no weights over this easily.
Jackie, found one of them treasures. There's another fist-sized blue diamond on board. It's gotta be the Cerulean Star.
It's a coral cat. What the Makote gangs over in Gridania are named after.
After the other two baubles, I thought the cabin had been through the hole limb by limb, but there's not else here. Well, we'll just have to ask all Sweetlock, won't we? Spit it out, Kerr. Where are you keeping the rest of your treasures? You think it's been me guts for likes of you, rogue? Maybe you wouldn't, but what about this partner you're working with? How'd we don't need no partner. So you told me this was all your own idea. You woke up one day and decided to take a Maelstrom transport off the coast of the airport. Disappear in the loving embrace of Doxy's paw. Not exactly your style, is it? The Grinning Curs are too bleeding famous for being the crew that turned a snelt up a privateer in favor of keeping to the old ways. You only escaped the Eljack's grip this long by crawling on your bellies and snatching scraps that fell from the plate. You ain't the type to sneak your teeth into a Navy-owned vessel, no matter the price. Aye, well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. Murder won't be stopped, not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown our lot in with the executioners.
Bloody executioner?
That blue rogue is just our share of the loot. Scraps from the table, like he said. If you want them other trinkets, you have to take it up with our new mates. One job at a time, lass. First, we need these singing coves in the tub back to the docks.
Ooh. Bloody executioners? If so, that's not a good thing. Grinning Cur Captain. Also, I have materia. Take it out of the ring. Yoink. Alright. Savage Might Materia 3. Back to Jaka. Oh.
Put aside the issue who gave the orders. There's no doubt these was curves the red mails from ship. No, for punishment that fits the crime.
Oh, there's a Lala.
I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing anchor at the Moraby dry docks. I assume this is your work. Oi, you missed all the excitement, Captain. Never thought you mind. There's Cerulean stars back in Bob and a sneaky little fumbles. And these must be the grinning curs. They're fiends! I thought you planned your trade in the Mended waters. When he's in slavers and massacre, they may sate your vile avarice. Everyone of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. Must be the only answer for this rampant display of lawlessness.
Whoa, wait. Do you mean just execute him on the bloody docks? At least take the bodies into custody first. Hand them over to me for lawful punishment, satisfy the demands of the code just as well. And you've already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take them away.
Do not presume they can be orders, rogue. If you manage to capture these ill and treasure by playing unsavory and unconscionable means, why, you've not been more than pirates yourselves. These bosses ain't worth a true pirate spit. They're bright thieves and to protect us from ourselves, not just hunting dogs for the Admiral. Matter of Yankee a leash and another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are traitors to the unkind. I've been for you. Aye, come on then. Blame me and me cause for your own failures. You knew what you were doing when you defied the code. You knew we'd be after you. We're done here. There are still two treasures left, rogue! I mean, I claim both. I'll ever consider this contest of you, Captain. Turns out the fish we're trying to hook is a shark. And it might just swallow you whole.
Why is she so angry at the rogues? I have no idea.
What shark is he speaking of? How can a pirate challenge the mighty Yellow Jackets? No, he's about to unnerve me. I've agreed that truth is getting curves and we'll see you transfer home. It's over. About to have the day again.
Back to the Rogues Guild. Back here. The God's Bow, that's probably a... whatchamacallit? A bard. A bard/archer achievement to get. Like, did you all know that there are achievements for getting, like, 3 of a certain type of class to level 50? Because I noticed that a while back, I just never really did any of them. Like, if I remember correctly, where were they in? Not quests. I think character? Yeah, no. Yeah, Mastering War. Level 50 as Gladiator, Pugliast, Marauder, Archer, and Lancer. Warmonger. Mastering Magic. Level 50 as Conjurer, Thaumaturge, and Arcanist. Archmage. And you get them both to get a Paragon's Crown. Oof. Tamtara Deepcroft? Yeah, it's always Tamtara. It's annoying. Keck. Calling it now as a joke reason. The reason the potato is so mad they tried to join the rogues but failed to pull off hidden. Oh! You know, I almost fully did not notice you, Ohm. I almost fully just went straight into the quest without noticing you were there. Hello, Ohm! The Ohm is here along with their pod.
Better work on that ship, Seneca. First blood is ours. How'd you take the find to sea? There are a few as can drop an opponent as quick as a rogue, but mind you don't exhaust yourself with flaying your blades at tougher coves. And that goes double for when your mates on your flanks. If you notice you're starting to flag, there's not wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I've said it before, lass, but you need to sharp enough to cast steel for what's to come. I'm afraid there's a bit more of a challenge than even what the little shrew was bargaining for. That's assuming the curs weren't lying about the executioners. And executioners who I think bloody think they are. Twixt you and me, though, I'm hoping the name is just some notable coincidence.
Alright. Give me the Allegan Bond. Oh, Rogue level 33. Anything new I can equip? No. So I stay there. Sweet Sorrows. Jackie wishes to discuss the plan for recovering the remaining treasures.
Oh, there's Erica. We dropped your job out of us, that's a fact. Matters are still tangled enough with what Milan and Mort stopped out of heels. But we still managed to grab the first string without too much of a fuss. Buying back them gets the other 2 treasures, though. That's a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what, or more to the point, who we're up against.
Oh? We know who we're up against? Okay.
Alright, with 2 baubles left on the list. Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Oh, where'd Periemu go to? Underfoot? Well, he's still looking to whittle the tail behind that bleeding sarcophagus. We'll not be clawing this stickle until we've got an inkling of what the bloody thing looks like. There's a side of digging on my own of these executioner allies of Grinning Curse, and I'm afraid the name wasn't no coincidence. Serica, you heard of the bloody executioners, I hope? Seems them Curse was feeding from the fable of one of the nation's greatest pirate powers. Yep, the bloody executioners. Those ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats last. Within them's little Minta, the bloody executioners wield a power and influence second only to the Admiral himself. They was none too fond of meddling with a prohibition of piracy.
Yeah, piracy is technically outlawed in Limsa. But, in practice, most of them just switched over to privateering and only robbing Garlean vessels.
Only overwhelming threat posed by the Garlean Empire, which led them to convince them it would eventually convince them to play nice to the Thassalocracy. But pirates ain't one to play nice for long. Now they're half floaters along and around the helm of the ship, consolidated by the executioners, begin to show crocks. And the strongest captains and lieutenants begin to form their own factions and are scrambling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with one another on which way the executioners ought to sail.
Yes, that is exactly my point, Ham.
Along these new factions, though, is a group that's pushing to break free of the Admiral's group entirely. Now, these free reformists, as they call themselves, was the one that took the Grinning Curs under the wings. Which means they're in possession of the last 2 treasures we yet to deploy. Around town says that even for executioners, these curs are brilliant and ruthless not to be crossed. We just hit these ones out, Jackie. This on Milano's contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. We didn't find the wrath of a crew I thought so dangerous that even the Admiral ain't coming to blows with them, if ever came after us. I just don't matter. They break the code when they hit the maelstrom tub. Aye, the Grinning Curs are paying without crime, but we poor sought an excuse for rogues that the real culprits going unpunished. I mean, this is a job to the end, and that means buying back them treasures, and out proper justice I deserve it. But Jackie! Listen, with all the infight going on at present, us stabbing a short blade in one faction's tail ain't like to bring the whole execution down on our heads. Besides, the reformist buggers are so far split from the main mob that we've been avoiding the city altogether. Now it's about time we get to work. Serica, you had to track down a black market contact. I said I'm looking into the Curs new hours a while back, so she'd have some answers for us by now. The veil was lit about the south of this morning. That but the old man is hunting low less Nosha. Take the sack of blunt and pay a visit to the old House of Sticks.
A sack of... So I'm giving him drugs, okay. It seems I'm giving him marijuana as a bribe.
That's Cobalt territory if you didn't know. Old man bribes him with ore and hires the biggest and meanest swords as bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged.
Quest accepted. You can afford a pair of gloves. Yes. Yeah, the best method, really, for any kind of tome grinding, getting a bunch of them, is just the roulette, like high-level dungeon roulette that gives tomestones, because that way, whenever someone does one for the first time, you'll get the 100 bonus. It's very nice. Now, all of your gear is above eye level 700. Nice. It's in Lower Las Nosha? House of Sticks. Where are you? You are in... It is Lower Las Nosha. Okay. Oh, actually, don't teleport. Just walk over. Take the Tempest Gate. Yeah, Poetics. There's tomestones of Poetics, and like there's more tomestones to get. But there's probably a unique, there's a daily roulette for those types of tomestones, isn't there? Either that or it's like the Mentor roulette, or whatever that one's called, that gives them. There's no Mentor gives something. There's like an incentive for people to actually do it. And help out younger players. You know, I've never noticed that there's a place called the House of Sticks up here. When you do roulettes at max level, you get endgame tomestones. I never noticed this existed. Neat. First, hidden. Yep, get hidden so we can stab the first ones that spawn in the back. Oh, god damn it. Never mind. Never mind. Cobalt Dorman. Kill all. Spinning Edge. Dust Slash. Aeolian Edge.
Oh, a handy blade for each hand.
Hello, back here.
Welcome to the House of Sticks, Lone Rogue. I must excuse my high enthusiasm for green visitors. Now, I have any cumbersome baggage of which I must relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest. Yes, a sack of coin. Here's Bunny. Tell us the things we need to know. Heavy burden for one of you attendees to bear, but it's weight is pounds of scales. The sum is paid and the deal is made. Let's speak of these reformists.
Wait a goddamn second. Is that like an actual thing? Oh, god damn it. That is the Wi-Fi. That is the Wi-Fi dropping frames. That is the Wi-Fi dropping frames. Okay. This time it was me. This time it was my end. I dropped 686 frames, and the Wi-Fi tapped out for a sec. Okay, so there we go. And it hasn't done anything else, so we're good.
The deal, it's said, is that the Lake Blizzard Coast del Sol. The buyer, a moneyed merchant from the Golden Sands of Aldar. There is you out in the open, vulnerable. I would target them over transaction were I so inclined, as the gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, for he purchased the self-same information.
Oh, that one over there. Hi.
Though he attempts to disguise an identity, the scent of a soldier yet lingers. I know not where one such as he can learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into another world, and your open hands will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sun shall be her fall.
Alright. So, she is being an idiot, as expected. And just the fact she's being open at, I want to get rid of all piracy in Lost Notia and put them all to the sword, is, making me think about putting her to the sword. To the Fisherman's Guild.
Oh, you looking inside?
Into the Rogues Guild? Yes. Hello, Jacques. Is this our guild's master?
Welcome back, Serica. What information the old man evidently have on them reformists? Looking on the old Domarians, are they? And to an old dawn, no less. Can't say I'm surprised to see the buyers coming from out of time. You won't find many Lomensians bringing them out coin on all the coves them selling. Only the daft as saw to go up and fund them as the means to pull down the Admiral. One of Milano's lackeys were at the house before you? How'd they know to... Them curs we captured was a cackle during the shrews interrogations. I have to assume the other drugs know what we know. That means we have to get us the coast of El Sol right bleeding now. On to this one, Jackie. You and Sarah can wait here for Paramount.
She's going to fail, isn't she?
Oh, it's Bebekate! What in the hell is she playing at? After alas, he knows this ain't no solo job.
To Costa del Sol, where I suffer constantly because the bombard fish will not come, no matter how much I wish it did. Oh yes, also good news for those people watching my fishing logs. Mist, complete. Out of Lost Notia, complete. Up of Lost Notia, one of them done. Western, almost half of them done. Eastern, only 2 left. Lower, complete. Middle, complete. Limsa, complete. Limsa, complete. I have many fish fished up. Yee. Let's speak to Vivek there.
I told you to wait to kill. I don't need... Well, it might be I can use the extra mort in the shadows after all. Jackie has this mindset in the punishing executioners, but me, I just want to skulk in, collect them silver bits, and skulk out.
Someone named Best Puppy. I'm not surprised.
I reckon that if I can manage that with no one the wiser, then they wouldn't know who to come after. Finish the job without joining me daggers, you know? It ain't have to be true to the code, but the Shield of Underworld honor won't stop them when he killers from cutting your mates' throats and sending his sisters a bloomer. The Guild's the only place that offered to take in a private stray like me, and I'd not see it burned to the ground. Deal's about to start. Say the word when you're ready to head in.
Let's go.
Alright, here's what we know. The rich old merchant that'll come over from Oldar is some old mate of Master Gagajeru, the cult that owns Costa del Sol. Gagajeru said he gets his guards in dancing dales and passed off down the beach somewhere, giving over the use of the entire result to his friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for a bargain with the reformists. Which, as it happens, works out for us. We'll wait until they're busy haggling over the price, then snatch our sorrows and hop the twig before they realize awesome miss. Sound like a plan?
Yep. The Yellow Jackets are about to fumble this, aren't they? It feels like they're about to just walk in and ruin it. How can you outlaw piracy? By being extremely popular and having the support of one of the notorious pirate lords. Mistbeard was an extremely notorious pirate captain who led the biggest bunch of pirates around. He believed in what Admiral Meroweb wanted and kneeled. Mistbeard was, in truth, a succession of different pirates wearing the same mask. But still, the last Mistbeard believed in her goal of better Limsa, and so he knelt.
There, the players have arrived, and the horse and counterculture of the old Empire are setting short on the southeast platform. There turns out to be nearby. Hang on. Who are these all other cults? Please wouldn't be empty.
It's the Yellow Jackets.
I see some nasty looking blokes in all Dawn garb, and are those mammoths? The merchant's about to a whole bloody entourage. I gotten ahead of myself. Should have realized the job and that'd be that easy.
We'll have to mill through a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon.
You don't want to fight through a force of blades. You shouldn't get caught sneaking up and out in them narrow walkways. Jackie. Jackie, I thought I'd...
Still your excuses, love. I know full well what you about.
It's not going soft on us, though. It'll be like losing one of my arms. I can't take on a bloody executioners all by myself. That's only because I got the rogues like you and underfoot Cirky here that the good can take the jobs it does. When the curves walk the shadows, the bleeding pirates that do the trembling. Remember that, Viveke. I went to them 2 gill robbers who pissed the breeches when the dirt was caught in a honeypot. Or knives in the docklands. No bastard wants to go blade to blade with the likes of us. I see you've not changed your mind. And you need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise that mine will be there when you need them.
Yeah, some names are incredible, like Eating Crayons, a tank I ran into during some Alliance raids. Bene, let's carve you a path down the platform and bite back the Marians. Rebecca, you can hide yourself down with the docks against the marks that escaped during the fighting. Go. Zerka, you may split up and mill the guards as we go. It's them puppets that concern me most. They're just the crash little buggers afore the spring any rum fun. Creep in as close as you dare and give them a good solid clap from behind. Hey, not the most original strategy, but don't make it any less lethal. And once you're done with the first group, step back into the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it, eh? I went over to the back while you're starting from the front. Let's rather this before the jackets blunder and scour for marks. Madoka Kaname? Of course someone's Madoka Kaname. Do you think they're on Lodestone? Do you think Madoka Kaname has an account on Lodestone? Because I want to see how they're dressed. They must have the frilly dress to truly be Madoka. They must have the dress. Otherwise they aren't Madoka. Okay, let's go stealth. Because I don't need to care about tracking you. We just walk past everyone. Because stealth is the path to Belly Billy. What we could consider unnatural. Why are you already fighting over there? God, do you guys not know what stealth is? She's probably a sage. She's probably a sage, honestly. Sage would make sense, so would Bard. Reformist Accountant. Hello. God damn it, there are more pressing matters at hand? Do I have to go kill them? God damn it. Okay, let's walk on down. Okay, we'll go slowly until I get out. Let's take out Security Mammoth. Oh, I have to defeat the bodyguard. It's not an option. God damn it. Security mammoths. Down. Now I'll take care of the sellsword captain. 2. There we go, Captain Jack. Now for the Marians. Oh, now he's going stealth. Let's take care of the mammoth first. Die. Trick attack worked perfectly.
This is a private meeting! Remove these rats at once!
Okay, sellsword down. Secondary one also down. Go. Sellsword captain. I should have taken care of all of these before I went up here. I guess stealth wouldn't have mattered anyway. Whatever. There's only a couple left to take care of. A couple security mammoths, and all the regular security are down. Sellsword. Huh. I did not realize that. Oh, okay. That's an OGCD, not a GCD. Not a reformist accountant. Give us it. We desire your money. Well, not your money, your earrings.
Rogues! Don't mention anything about rogues! What the hell do you think you're doing? You're basically contracting on behalf of the police executioners. Do you understand what that means? You know what they'll do to you?
I'm all frightened. Odd then that you're the one who's shaken. It don't much matter to me who you work for. Your bosses broke the code, and we're here to collect. They'll be the Silver Sorrows, then, eh? I'm sure you paid a caravan a coin for them shiny baubles, but I doubt they're worth their life. Let's have them then.
Wait, damn you! You know this person is extremely influential in the East Aldenau Trading Company.
Yes,
I'm sure surely you've heard it.
multiple times. I don't care.
If the Senator replies will not share a hand, consider political ramifications of intervening the foreign dignitary, the admiral not to desire to damage his reputation with relation with Alda. Yes, exactly. I am fairly high placed in Aldan for society. You have very powerful friends. You'd not be pleased if you treat me in any fashion. You must understand the Silver Stars are a historical treasure. Against friends of Sultan Nasha by a champion. Even though they were stolen from the royal vault, and we lost hope of ever recovering them. They made so easy to purchase them. Thus is a miracle. In return, these trinkets will be. That is to say, the cells must be returned to Alda. Do you not look the other way for the Nation's pride?
East Aldenald. You must think I'm some dull-witted thug. If the deal's being made on behalf of your country, then why are you sneaking around and consulting with pirates? An excellent point. Well, the quality of your character where you continue with these feeble fabrications. Oh? Who is that?
Oh, it's the Yellow Jackets. You need only entrust those earrings to me. Should you truly wish to see them return to Alda, that is. After all, those to fulfill that very purpose that the Thassagosi built around the Sorrows in the first place.
Bit late out there, aren't you, Captain? I think you'll agree this round belongs to us.
On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winning move the moment I knew we were dealing with the merchant of Alda. I come bearing an official order of seizure, authorized by the Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist you cooperate with this recollation of unlawfully obtained goods. Though Costa del Sol's private property, nevertheless lies within the state-governed territory. Come along quietly, me not inconvenience Master Gagaju any further.
You're not getting any profit, girl.
These suspects will be taken into the custody. Now concern yourself with the Silver Sorrows. They'll be quite safe with me.
Smug potato. Smug potato. Hello, Vebeki.
Oh, I heard the news from Jackie. I didn't think it was the Admiral's choosing the side with Malala, though. Probably just eager to reclaim the Silver Sorrows. Anyway, that bit about the earrings being cloned from Royal Vault turns out to be true. Something is burglary went after when they heard about the godlike agility they were said to bestow upon the wearer.
Bah! Take that canary-colored harpy. Might as well hand the thing through on a velvet cushion.
I'll go and find Underfoot and help with this digging. Maybe the last treasure out there. You can make sure the reformers won't be giving it up without a fight.
Aye, you do that. Any luck to you, love.
There you are. You have the poor defensive and truly decided. I thought you should have to know the score. Hildon merchant has acquiesced to your request and is surrounded with silver stars in your keeping. We also operate in the remorse account and you'll be holding further questioning. Oh, boning an associate of bloody executioners. You know, Jack, don't flinch on your duty, I'll give you that. And what's this about you buying information, Captain? I thought you sooner die than associate with elements of the underworld. I do what I must to stay ahead in this challenge, and that Laymaker's, marketeers of knowledge is vital to the case. It's true I might find his practices distasteful, but he is no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy, which I mean you can sign in the history books. The chapter will never be truly closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you or your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Valiant and forthright, these are the words made the Yellow Jackets live. Is the manner in which we shall protect the limbs of Lominsa, a sworn oath on the graves of my sisters! No word shall the innocent serve at the hands of these great savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers!
We know why she's so, obsessed with this now. Her sisters died to pirates. And she doesn't want that to happen anytime again.
On the ground out of this. Me? I've got me fumbles full just keeping the code intact. But the code is a kind of oath too, when you get down to it. And since I've sworn to uphold it, I've no intention of stepping aside and let you trample over me and my coves. In fact, you're better off giving in now before it gets proper serious. Just say a sorry bit defeat and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds! I'm done wasting words! I shall reclaim that lost treasure, and then look upon victorious as the guild is dismantled brick by brick! That's a spirit, Captain! Just don't forget to keep an eye on the Marians. The city's crawling with rogues, you know. You keep the saws on a bloody lockbox to call tower. Look away for one moment, and one of them codes might bite them beauties right back. Come on, Tarka. Let's back to the sisters for us.
To Limsa to finish off this quest and start the final Rogue's quest before I unlock Ninja. Because, as expected, Rogue evolves into Ninja. It's not really a shocker at all. Fisherman. And now, to over here. Back to the guild, back to the guild, back to the guild. Hello, Lone Woad. The gatekeep.
You look at that inside?
Yes.
After all that hard work, this room made off with the spoils. And as far as the damn contest goes, I suppose make it even. But the last treasure, this black sarcophagus that decides the victor. What the reformers are doing to keep it bobbing, make your grandmom's teeth will be some lead we need before this job is done. Is that ready for a proper scrap, Circa?
Alright. Grab the silver pieces and start the final quest. Market for death. Jack's Rogue have new information on the final missing treasure.
I was wondering when you show up, Sarika. Bugging me if you don't look ready to mill an entire crew's swords by yourself. I'm funny that you are, because you got uncovered the hard facts about lost treasure. I'll be long before you claw the one in peace and put this daft challenge to bed. Alright, got the coast to meet, so let's get down to it. How long will it last? The box of coffee is going up its secrets. Underfoot, you got some news for us? Aye, Jackie. I think I've tried getting the truth out of it, laying calling this nasty thing a treasure. The box of coffee ain't a dimper bauble. It's a...
Oh.
It's the Mark L is 50, so Mark 51? Mark 51 Magitech Mine, a bleeding prototype explosive that was bitten from an Imperial transport vessel. Even though it ain't that big, he decided a small cargo boss, they the blast of an kick to inside a bloody behemoth. Seems the Guardians mean to start projecting their factory in Osnosha and shoot the mines through Castra Mariandum. Some lucky Mirateer cleared the prototype en route then, eh? Experimental weapon. That explains why the Thassaras was still being eager to bid at the auction, so reluctant enough to share the details with us.
Yep.
At least now we know with the what. There's still a question of where. The curse still they're bitten against the reformists, that much is certain. What happens as Arcamas after that, though, we ain't no certain. There's no reports of huge explosion and the like. So either the executioner still at the mine or the held at some other buyer. The reformist faction came together to shared hatred for Admiral in a ways. I'm guessing they didn't claw the bomb just to sell it. Assassination attempt on the Admiral. What is it, Lonnie? Well, let it be, Jockey. Says it's urgent. Assassination attempt on the Admiral, isn't it? Well, Etta, who's it from? The old man found it while sorting through our daily deliveries.
It's absolutely an assassination attempt on the Admiral. Makes sense.
Let's see. Oh. Come to Thalos, I have urgent news. I never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at the usual haunts for a while, so you're gonna just run more so he's dug up fish for us? Oh, it could be. Serka, you and me are heading to Thalos. Underfoot, Bebeki, you take another step pinning down the location of the sarcophagus. To Thalos. Thalos is... Huh. This place doesn't have an aetheryte to it. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. So... Oh no, that's part of Upper Lost Notia. No, that's part of Upper Lost Notia. No, that's just part of Upper Lost Notia. Oops. Oops. I was entirely wrong. I forgot Upper Lost Notia is split into two areas. First of all, there's this section, Bronze Lake. And then on the other side, Oakwood. I didn't know that there was an area called Thalos up here, though. Also, how's my fish life? Missing a couple of regular fish. But I'm steadily on my way to filling it out. So Marauder questline. Hey, can you confirm this for my memory that Marauder questline ain't that interesting? Because I remember it not being that good. Just kill enemies. Okay, down. Secondary. Tertiary. Oh, the old man's dead. Fuck. Now kill their conjurer. There we go. Hello, bud. Black Musketeer's down. Is the Marauder questline as boring as I remember? It's just like kill big monster and work up to kill big monster. You're wasting your time, darling. We opened that Scrags Mingle throughout bells ago. Oh. You cross the bloody executioners, and you get what's coming to you. Did you like our message? Wasn't sure you'd fall for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Aw, don't be like that, darling. I mean, I didn't have much choice. When the god says go
Oh, that is a siren. I thought that was just an angry dog. That is a siren in the background. Okay.
When my boss says go play with the roads, I mean, you gotta play with the roads. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game now, did we? And don't me give you no long-winded speech about your precious code. Their forest vision shows us far beyond what them tired old rules is good for. Once Captain Alice Brewer takes command of the executioners, he'll give us back the teeth we lost as at the Admiral's leash. We'll be the terrors of the sea once more, be to rove and plunder in a new age of pirate glory. And I'll bathe in blood to see that age come past. I'll kick down your shite-seeking code, and all of you sneaky heads on the chopping block. Well, I guess you will. The only sense of being passed today is yours. Well, hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine-looking lad? I've heard you all this proud of before. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Aye, all sounds grand, but you don't think of the price. That shite-seeking code is the only thing that keeps you bloody codes from milling one another. Without it, that limbs of the means to come home, and be adrift in an ocean of quarrons. But if you're so keen to company with the dead, I'll be so happy to oblige. You'll be pretty with her gob shut. But I can see out of me death here. As much as I'd like to laugh off the two of your noggins, I have to be satisfied with dragging the two of you out in the wilds. Kept you out of the way, haven't I? Out with it then. Ain't it obvious? You stubborn scrags looking at a cyber new toy. It was my job to stall ye. The captain in mind as mine with him right now. He's shouted to executioners that he got the stones sitting in the leader's chair. And what better to do than executing the bitch that snapped the chains on our crew?
Yep, knew it. Assassination plot against the Admiral.
He's talking the Admiral himself? You're planning to blow the command room, aren't you? Ah, you have your vision of panic. And of course, you have to sneak clear of the city. I think that'll keep you right here, sweetheart.
Alright, alright.
We got this mad Mort at Mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. They're dragged back to the guild into an information until spill. I'll be back in Limbs as well, but your business at the foremast first. You finally cut them a lot of post there. Figure out the sudden challenge and tell her everything we know. Let's get the judgment's well off kilter. She'll do what needs to be done.
Did she just blow a kiss? She did just blow a kiss, didn't she?
Back to Limsa.
Foremast over here. Right? No, up here. No? Where? It's in Limsa, right? Oh no, it's in Middle Las Nosha. Okay. Middle Las Nosha at the foremast, which is over there. There we are. Approving that. Apparently, wench was caught by Automod. I did not think Automod knew that word. I'm gonna be honest there. Apparently it is. I didn't think it was either. But as Coast can attest, Automod catches her a lot. I'm a bit surprised it was someone other than her when I looked. I've kind of just been conditioned to, oh, someone's got by Automod, it's the Coast. Hello, Malala. The Coast always gets hit by Automod because she does not stop swearing.
Oh, you're one of Jackie's rogues. Come to steal the sorrows, have you? Very well, you shouldn't have them. As you can see, they're safe because of one of my very own... Huh? You're not here for the earrings?
She put the...
You heard what you say! Are you sure these fiends are in possession of the sarcophagus? Must deploy their sentries at once! Do not think this voids our challenge, rogue. You can delay as much as you want. You can delay as much as your infantry guildmaster. I suppose you can thank me for the warning as well.
I don't know why he knows... I don't know why Automod knows pirate talk. But Automod does, and I'm very confused. Ah, there's another quest after this. My Cheez-It fell on the floor. Well, 5-second rule. To the Thieves Guild! I'm a bit surprised Steve has no AoE, even now. Fully single target burst, eh? Look at that inside, eh? Enter the Rogues Guild. And we're back.
So the jockeys are on the move. Bene, there's an Aldean pirate cackle in the guard back to the sisters. Give us not what we didn't already know. And we know more than enough already. I say we're out of the rogues and go off that mine. Put blows up at our muns.
Blowing victory. Jacket needs to join his rogues in an effort to reclaim the black sarcophagus.
If the leader of formats, this Captain Ashenbar has been a midnight with a bang, my guys have been aiming to demolish the entire command room.
Ooh, that's nice. I'm guessing, White Mage?
You know, Mizzen Master, the tower that holds the drowning wench in the bulwark hall, Admiral's Bridge, the command room, we're at the top of it. Then you've got the district which surrounds the Mills Mass. That's the Bills beating hard of the city. If there's of an attack, you have to seal it up in a blink of an eye with all the whole thing Bob. You gotta explain the danger of the Coles that live there and work there, and you have a frightened, snapping mob on your hands. Nay, lass, the only option of eyes snitching up every approach to the tower. I'll bowl the wind over it at many coves as I can, spread them through the streets. Your job will be to cover the aft castle. Just wait and see, Seneca. We'll get this out of there, and his little bomb, too. I have no idea how to say that name. Anyway, to the aft castle! Alright. Castle. Oh, Sage. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about the regen. That's it. Medica. That's it. The White Mage regen. Invoker of Gods. How do you get that title? How the hell do you get Invoker of Gods as a title? Alright, time to start our encounter. Oh, same hairstyle and same hair color right in front of us. Hello, false Serica. You are not the true prophet. Oh. You see something? No, not yet. That's over in the Drowning Wench. There's Fleetfoot? Padfoot? Silentfoot? I forgot your name. And over here is Vaheke, I'm guessing. Yep, Vaheke. Keeping an eye out for any suspicious figures. And patrolling. And there's Jacques. The fog with the ground night, the rolling thick. It's making things interesting. Oh, yes, Ham? Our presence on the streets is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered? Apologies, Captain. Yours aren't any soldiers to spare. Bulgar forces are already been assigned to guard only the Admiral, but never other high-ranking personnel as well. What? Find a specific RNG room in a Time Work Thief Mech 20? I don't even know what any of that means. Unacceptable! Look at Commander Rainier be thinking. There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. Call and scouting the outpost if you must. I want to see your security tightened up. Populace properly protected. But, Captain, we can't be certain the pirate's plan hasn't changed. It's a possibility to switch the target outside the walls. It would be folly to weaken those defenses. You made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it is far too late to question what one should have done. Oh. That's one of the executioners, isn't it? You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Yep. Probably executioner knew it. Ah! Oh, there goes her gun. I've been dying to meet you, lass. Aye. Keenan set eyes on the bold yellow that cost that crew a fortune all Dawn coin. You're an executioner! What have Alshipper's been? You've strayed too far into the road you don't understand, lass. Your eyes are fixed on live justice, even you're blind to the chasm opening up at your feet. She's down. At least they'll say you've died with your boots on. There's more executioners. The other buddies won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads are primed in front of the wench by the time you get there. Good. No, not long before we drag that bitch Admiral, her pretty tower, and all our simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. Then I'll raise our flag on the ruins of the mizzen mast and lead our brethren return to the old ways of blood and plunder. They left her earrings on, though. Huh. Those are the special earrings. So, I guess they just didn't recognize that? Oh, there's the drunk near Jacques. should know who had the last ball. Boss? Hear me. Hey? What was that then? Oh, she's still alive. She's still alive. Eh? Not after the command room. They mean to bring down the entire tower. If the mizzenmast fall, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. I know Jackie's nearby. Please, you must help me. The danger far greater than we. Holy reason, hell's is alive! Oh no! I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. It's one of the tattoo options. When you create your character. Please, you must send word. Someone must be told. And there she goes. Yep, Jackie found her. How did you? You're a valiant and forthright weapon. You could hear that single pistol shot from Mom's away. Wasn't hard to guess what happened. Yep, we heard it too. I booked Yelljacks on my way over. I hear he'll be along shortly. Then, that means you got only one last thing to do. We have never been allies. But I beg of you. You must stop them! Save the city! Oh, lass, you don't need to ask. Kicking down mad curves and biting back was bitten is our job. And now she's finally unconscious. Get some rest, girl. You were a bit of an idiot, but you had a good heart. Rest well. You all set then? Ready, Jackie? Oh, always. Well, let's go close that sarcophagus and for Elzevir for a new coffin. Let's go. Defeat the Reformists and prevent an explosion. Make for the mizzenmast and find Elzevir. Where's the mizzenmast again? I forgot where that is. When I can deck count down. God, there's so many of them. Holy shit. So defeat the Reformists and prevent the explosion. Okay, kill you. That one down. Where's the mizzenmast again? That one up there. So this is the correct path for it. But there's another one to kill. Do I not have? I do have countdown. Sure. Hide. Get through. That's a lot of enemies. Jackie, the hell! God damn it! So many of them. I think their whole bloody crew is here. But hey, you know I hate talking down stragglers. Let's take care of their back support first. All of them down. Let's keep moving. Oh, there's the landmine. I found the boss. Found the big old boss. It'd be great if I had a single AoE attack, but no. You can't stop us now, Scrags! Only 3 minutes till the show begins! What? That's it then! Find and smash some detonators! Check the ramps going up and down! Serica, mill on the detonators! We'll keep the coves busy! Find and destroy the detonators before time runs out.
That's a bomb. So up and down the ramp. Go, go, go. Yep, detonator. Knew it. Kill them all. Nope. There are no general AoE skills. All of them are class dependent. Detonator taken out. Is there another one down here? Check all the way through. No. Go, 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 go. Sprint. Don't care about y'all. I need to find those goddamn detonators. Detonator! Another detonator taken out. Perfect.